the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Here's Minnesota. Edwards with it. Outside McDaniels. There's the triple, and the jumper falls for him.
Big forwards like Jaden McDaniels who can pull up for a jumper from anywhere, those guys are a luxury to have.
Here's Powell, and he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Now here's Harden. It's Powell on the wing. And the 3 off target. Outside Edwards. Randle on the screen. To the middle. It's stolen by Leonard. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's good. 2 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Powell. Out to Leonard. Conley against Harden. Knocked away. And stolen by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Conley. Now Randle. Powell with a steal. Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Picked by Gobert. The shot.
And Chris Dunn plays with a real exceptional edge on defense. And because of his impressive reach, he's able to wreak havoc in whatever part of the floor he's on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Here's Leonard. Dunn outside. Six to shoot. Lets it go, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Edwards. Last game, 26 points for him. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Leonard outside. Back to Dunn. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. Dunn outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Randle. Harden from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career totals.
Edwards against Harden. Counted.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The Clippers trail. Here's Powell, and there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Powell against McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on Leonard. Randall outside. Here's McDaniels, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You see McDaniels setting the pick and then finding a soft spot in the defense on his way to the basket. That's good work.
Leonard passes to Dunn. Out to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Conley looking for an opening. Up and over Dunn. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Boy, if you don't stick Dunn, he'll burn you, and badly. Great quickness down the floor.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you've just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Clippers trail by 5. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. For 3, Conley. Minnesota again missing. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second chance hoops, too. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to McDaniels. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Dunn. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Dunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Harden. Edwards, a pass to Randall. McDaniels, a screen on Leonard. Throws it up high.
The ball goes up and McDaniels sends it down. Perfect timing on the lob.
Down low. Here's Dunn. And Gobert with a block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Bamba's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Leonard. Coffey, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Highland in for Harden.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
For three, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. They get it again. Pass to Coffey. Back to Bamba. Batum with it. Lets the three fly. Reed with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
26 seconds left in the first half. Back to Alexander Walker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead. Powell against Miller. Here's Batum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Batum's got his first basket.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Here's Dillingham. Can't cash it in from close range. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure?
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on.
Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Derek Jones is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Bones Highland, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Jones in at center. Tucker's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Alexander Walker. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Man with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Tucker, the pass to Highland. Now Jones. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Clippers, Miller comes in for Tucker. And it's Porter Jr. in for Highland. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Jones grabs the board. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 2-point game. The drive by Porter. Chalk up 2 there.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Miller. Stolen by Miller. Driving inside. And Powell with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
For the Clippers, Jones, he's checked in for Miller, and it's Coffey in for Powell. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Jones. On the wing man, DiVincenzo covering. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jones with the block. Coffey, the pass to Jones. Reed against Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Jones, the pass to Porter. 1:50 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Jones. Porter looks it over, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. 5th, the Timberwolves.
You've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Jones. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Clippers.
And they haven't taken too many corner threes tonight. It's a nice shot to have. It forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Highland comes in for Porter Jr. 1:07 left in the third. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Harden, the pass to Jones. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Out to Leonard. The claw attacking. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Leonard. 6 to shoot. Coffee into the lane. And he makes it.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Edwards. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Timberwolves ahead. Up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Conley in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards against Harden. Strong drive by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
On the wing, Harden. McDaniels covering. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Pass to Conley. Randle a screen on Harden. Randle with it. Plenty of space. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Goes up off the inbound, and it's Harden laying it in.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Shoots. Misses the jumper.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Dunn's shot is good.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert finds Conley. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Powell, he's checked in for man. Harden against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. He's off on that one. Harden with the defensive effort. Leonard passes to Harden to take the lead. It's kept alive. Back to Leonard. Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Free throw no good for Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Goes back up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jab.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
McDaniels finds Randall. A minute 37 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. The Clippers in the lead. Now done. Pass to Leonard. Powell outside. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket. Who else but Mike Conley? This guy seems to always come up in the big moments.
Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performance.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Pass to Leonard. Dunn outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Conley grabs the miss. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 3. And they recover it. The kick out to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Now Edwards. The 3 is up. Oh my! What a shot! Oh! An enormous three-pointer! Left side, Harden. Oh, the shot is good! And the officials are signaling for a review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of this review now.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard. McDaniels kicks to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Morant with it. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now here's Edwards. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant drives in. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And here's Morant following Julius Randle's three. Pass to Jackson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Now here's Edwards. Conley inside the line, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Morant against Edwards. Bain looking around. Randle against Jackson. 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Morant with a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Edwards. Still yet to score. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside for Smart. Back to Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out to Edwards. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Morant with another miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Randall. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves trail. Edwards drives in.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Up top, Morant. Edwards defending. Outside for Smart. A three-pointer is right on target.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Conley. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Edwards in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Morant passes to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And defensively, Conley relies on his instincts and quick hands. Great play to get them in transition.
Morant with it. Out defended by Randall. Jackson kicks to Morant. 3-pointers off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
The 3 from Morant. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Jackson down low. He's defended by Randall. Morant against Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Randall. Hits it from 3-point range. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Pass to Morant. Jackson a screen on Edwards. A three from Morant. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his 2nd in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
Some changes for Memphis. Off's jacked in, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Smart kicks to Pippen. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
To the left wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Rebounded by Jackson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Memphis moving it around. Pippen with it. Out defended by Randall. Pass to Huff. Left side, Bain. Pippen, the pass to Huff. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Minnesota leading by 4. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Electric stuff from Gobert to finish the play through the whistle.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Yep, that one goes.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Randall kicks to Conley. Randall surveying the D. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got 9 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
Randle's rise has been impressive from...
And that concludes...
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Pippen in at the 1.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Both free throws good from Reed.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Up top, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Smart. Here's the 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Pippen. Jackson with it. Outside for Smart. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Smart's got 6.
Good. Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
Out to Miller. And that one, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Dillingham. Jackson against Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Smart on the wing. Here's Pippen. Down low. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Smart.
Good work inside from Smart. It's clear how confident he is close to the rim.
When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body, whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls. He is relentless.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Pippen. Here's Dillingham. Kennard covering. Picked by Reed. Alexander Walker up top. Guarded by Bain. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Grizzlies with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The kick out to Bain. 1:57 left in the third quarter. The three-pointer no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
DiVincenzo against Kennard. Miller the pass to DiVincenzo. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. Wells comes in for Smart. And Vince Williams subbed in for Kennard. Dillingham with it. Guarded now by Clark. And Reed throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Reed throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jackson looking around, and there's the drive. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Williams. Timberwolves leading by 3. To the middle, here's DiVincenzo. Wells grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Dillingham. Out to Miller. Here's Alexander Walker. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Dillingham. It's tipped. as we conclude the third quarter. What a game, neither team giving ground. Timberwolves lead by 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has.
First team foul. 2 shots.
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Here's LaRavia. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they got to bring the double team on.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Up top, Morant. Edwards defending. Wells dishes to Morant. From downtown, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Offensive rebound. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Morant kicks to Clark. It's to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And here's Morant. From the corner. And that one swishes right in. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Here's Randall. Morant against Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Morant against Edwards. Pass to Wells. Here's LaRavia. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Here's Randall. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards against Morant. Now here's Wells. Not a lot of room.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Sure, this defense is giving me hope. The way
With authority.
That is a monster finish.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
We've got 1:23 left here in the 4th quarter. Morant scanning the floor. On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Morant against Edwards.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Conley against Smart. Outside Edwards. Edey with the rebound. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. From deep. Can't knock in the 3. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and
still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5. Good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Harden. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Can we say he wanted it more?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
And Allie, thank you for that.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Powell's shot is off. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that Be Ready club off the bench. I mean, he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Inside, here's Jackson.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Powell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Harden against Morant. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Jackson for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Here's Dunn. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Smart passes to Bain. It's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Jackson outside. Bain with a screen on Leonard. Jackson with it. Picked up by Powell. And the basket by Bain.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Dunn. And he banks in the layup. Dunn's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Morant into the lane, and the basket is good.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Harden against Morant. Left side, Harden. Pass to Powell. Dunn outside. Clock at 4. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. A rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Morant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Here's Edey. Outside Bain. There's a screen. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think, was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Well, it was because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
And the basket by Bane. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Harden. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to Powell. Leonard with a screen on Bane. Powell outside. Fires the 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Morant outside. That one is off. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Memphis. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. From deep, Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Powell's shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 5. Smart outside. Back to Jackson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Now here's Smart. No made baskets yet. Fast break. Here we go. Throw it down, Kawhi.
And we love it when Kawhi takes it over into his own hands. What a special player.
Now here's Smart. The D's right on him. Outside Bane. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Dunn. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Memphis leading by 3. Right side Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Here's Edey. Morant with it. Picked up by Powell. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Harden. There's the drive. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. And then Morant with the dunk.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Here's Leonard. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man, it looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Here's Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now here's Smart. No points yet. Kicks it out to Bane. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 3. Outside, Highland. Out to Leonard. Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. Dunn outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Grizzlies 4th.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Jackson finds Smart. Back to Jackson. Batum pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Jones. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jackson. From downtown, that's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got his 5th assist in this one.
Expanding his overall game. Good to see Jackson Jr. taking and making the corner triple.
Jones misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pippen, pass to Bane. Clark with it. Back to Bane. Not going to go that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Memphis ahead. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
I think for Memphis, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like...
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Smart and Bane on the wing. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the 1. So it's Los Angeles now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highland. For the Clippers, Miller's checked in for Tucker. And it's Porter Jr. in for Highland. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Bane. Down low. Here's Clark. Here's Pippen. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Los Angeles making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smart.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Now here's Bamba. He's scoreless. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Bamba hits them both. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Bain finds Clark. Now Smart. Back to Clark. Bain serving the D. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, I'd keep it simple. Keep running plays for Triple J. He's been awesome tonight.
Jones, the pass to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Clark right side. Pass to Pippen. Clark with the screen. Pippen, pass to Clark. And stolen by Bamba. Down low. On the wing man. Outside Porter. Outside Jones. Pass to Coffee. And a missed layup. Grizzlies lead by 8. And here's Clark for 3. That shot off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
To the inside. Here's Bamba. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bamba's got 6 points in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
He takes it in. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Jones, he's checked in for Bamba. Memphis shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Coffee, the pass to Jones. Jones sets a screen. Here's Porter. Back to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Coffee. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Pippen. Here's Jackson, and he converts the layup. Jackson's gotten his first points in this one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Picked his pocket. Wells, the pass to Kennard. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Wells, following the score by Los Angeles. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Dunn comes in for Mann, and it's Highland in for Porter Jr. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Kennard. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Jones. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Memphis leading by 10. Here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Highland misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Jackson. Count the basket. Jackson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Morant, no good. Clippers trail by 14. Inside, here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
Pass to Edey. Aldama outside. Now Morant. He's guarded by Highland. Here's Edey. Jackson on the wing. Launches it from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Memphis, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Some changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for LaRavia, and it's Conchar in for Williams.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And then Morant with the dunk!
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Powell outside. Pass to Harden, and the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
Pippen, he's checked in for Conchar. Grizzlies lead by 14. Here's Morant. There's the drive.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Here's Leonard. Leonard just muscles his way in.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Morant, the pass to Clark. The 3. Morant, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Pass to Leonard. Zubac inside. Working on Clark. A nice shot by Zubac.
Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Here's Morant, and he drives in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
From deep, Morant. The Clippers grab the miss.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Aldama. And Smart subbed in for Pippen. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Jackson, back to Morant, overdone. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Leonard. And they get it back. Leonard on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Leonard beyond the line.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers trail by 9. Harden surveying the D. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 points in the quarter.
Just too determined. Zubac finishing strong.
look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Harden against Morant. Harden with a bucket.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
Memphis leading by 7. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Leonard.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You can just feel that coming. And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Powell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden against Morant. Shoots over Harden. The offensive rebound. Jackson. Off with the layup. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Payne from deep three-point land. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 2. On defense, the Timberwolves. From deep, Harden. Conley grabs the miss. Randle dishes to Edwards. Pocket 6. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Trains the three-pointer.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Norman Powell. Misses in close. A 3 from Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Edwards against Harden. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. Now, I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Edwards. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Here is Edwards. Last game, 26 points. And he gets the bucket. Edwards got 6 points. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Dunn. 7-foot shot. That one wide left. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. McDaniels finds Conley. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
Here's Edwards to the paint. Here's Randle. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Count it.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Harden, no good.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Timberwolves passing it around. Stolen by Zubac. The shot and game clock separated by 4. In the corner, Harden takes the 3. Tries again, and it's Zubac laying it in.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
It's hauled in by Dunn. Zubac finds Leonard. A 3 off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. It's stolen by Edwards. Driving, it's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And right there, Edwards shows you his ability to impact both sides of the ball.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's Dunn. Sinks the three-pointer.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Clippers. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. A shot by Harden, wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's set back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
So for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Bones Highland subbed in for James Harden. Here's McDaniels. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. McDaniels got 5 points so far. Here's Dunn. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Jones checked in for Nicholas Batum. Conley with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group. and they made it happen.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Dunn. Takes it out to Leonard. Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for Highland. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Amir Coffey's checked in for Dunn. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards has come in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Oh. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniel. Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Leonard, and he uses the glass on the lane. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Back to Randall. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. The shot, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Coffey passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you got to love how hard Leonard works to support the team. He's right where they need him to finish there on that break.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Highland. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, inside, Gobert can be a true monster, using his size and reach. Very effective.
Here's Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Conley, no good on the last second attempt there. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He finishes with 9. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage.
Now let's take a moment. And that concludes.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
On the court for Minnesota, Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Miller. And it's Alexander Walker. In at the 3, the small forward. Right side, Porter. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Teron Lou said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Alexander Walker. The teardrop falls in. Alexander Walker's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pass to Dillingham. Out to Miller. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Now Dillingham. Zubac's defending and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Garza. Miller grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 3. Harden finds Powell. Here's Zubac. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5. Jones checked in for Los Angeles. Amir Coffey comes in for Powell. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Shannon, defended by Mann. Stolen away. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Bombas checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Einod's checked in. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Highland's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Rozier's checked in. Jones sets the pick for Highland. Pass to Jones, and it's Jones finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one misses. Goes back up. Pass to Reed. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Reed's got his second basket of the night. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Coffey. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. 1:21 left in the third. Here's Jones. Bamba trying to break free.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
DiVincenzo against Harden. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Throw drops for DiVincenzo. So, for the Clippers, Jones comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Highland.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Outside, Jones. Jones with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Jones kicks to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got his first points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Reed with a screen on Jones. Down low. And Reed throws it down.
Look, Reed is a strong finisher. It's still unbelievable that he was undrafted because he is a force.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Clippers. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Minnesota. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
DiVincenzo against Dunn. And the wide open shot from Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. From the arc. Good on the triple. Dunn's got 6 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Minnesota on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Dunn is out there with Harden. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Coffey in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Mann. Stolen by McDaniels. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. McDaniels finds Edwards. Goes up on the wing. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Jones. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Jones looking for an opening. Harden outside. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Zubac is checked in for Amir Coffey. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Harden against Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
Here's Zubac.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
To the wing on the left. And the dunk by Zubac.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch G.
Man in the corner. And that one is hammered home.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Edwards dishes to Randall. 6 to shoot. Inside, here's McDaniels. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Zubac. Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The free throw off for McDaniel.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Conley for 3. Oh, they get it back. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Dunn. Just 4 to shoot. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Edwards. Not this time.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And he recovers it. Here's Leonard. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Edwards against Harden. It's Powell on the wing. A 3 from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. So it's the Timberwolves now. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Zubac. No good there. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
all right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying.
Doris, it feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, VA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, we've got Julius Randle, Edwards out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Bane. Here's Morant driving to the basket.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
And here's Minnesota now. 4-point game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Taylor Jenkins. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, even after the video review,
there's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Jackson outside. Smart outside. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Back to Jackson. Randall with a steal. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's McDaniels. The three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Outside Morant. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Clock at 6. McDaniels finds Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Smart against Conley. Good on the bucket.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
The kick out to Conley. McDaniels from long range. Drills it from deep.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Moran against Edwards. Conley up top. To the paint. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Randall a screen on Morant. Here's McDaniels. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. You look at Kennard. Never leave him open. Second in the association from deep. And, of course, Mike Conley, he's hanging with him. This is a guy you cannot leave alone behind the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, right?
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's crossed positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
To 3, Conley. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 5. Jack's up at 3, and Morant gets it to go. Morant's gotten a second bucket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Jackson against Randall. Jackson, pass to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Here's Morant. He's got 5. The 3 ball.
Anthony Edwards has shown he can defend with the best of them. Nice contest there. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Gobert. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Morant surveying the floor. And the shot goes. Morant's got 7 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The 3, Randall. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Moran against Edwards. Jackson, the pass to Smart. Outside Moran. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Edey. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Kicks it out to Jackson. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And stolen by Edwards. Randall outside. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Morant, the pass to Smart. The three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7. Randall finds McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Memphis making a switch here. Huff's checked in. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Randall on the screen. Edwards, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Huff. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And he knocks down the first one. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Grizzlies 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Clark is checked in for Huff. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Randall against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Conley goes in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, the speed and the creativity of Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, They're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Tries a spin move. Randall with it. He's picked up by Bane. Back to Randall. And stolen by Bane. Smart outside. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead. Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. And then flying high.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Kicks it out to Smart. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley passes to Randall. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Morant. Conley passes to Randall. Gobert with it. McDaniels from long range. Fires it in the triple. Now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Ja was dynamite. When his shot's falling, you can forget about slowing him down. He just has too deep of a bag.
And if they add...
And now, glad you could join us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. Then it's Miller, then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Outside Bane. To the right side. Here's Pippen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Pippen's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
DiVincenzo against Smart. DiVincenzo pass to Miller. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And stolen by Clark. Here we go, one-on-one. Bane with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Clark, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's DiVincenzo, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Bain. Three-pointer. And again, Memphis no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Alexander Walker. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Reed. For the tie. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Dillingham. And this game is tied up now. Pass to Smart. Clark with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Edey's checked in for Clark. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Jackson. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Minot's checked in for Garza. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Edey. Reed defending. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 8.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Conley looking for an opening. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Here's Kennard. Cans it with nobody near him. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside, Ingles. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Bain. And Williams is subbed in for Kennard. Williams passes to Aldama. Misses the baby hook. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Here's Williams. Into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. McDaniels passes to Ingles. Now Alexander Walker. Back to Ingles. Outside, Alexander Walker. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Alexander Walker's got 5 points. Williams with it. Picked up by Reed. Williams, that's good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Gigi Jackson. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Edey, and it's LaRavia in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Conchar outside. And the three-pointer goes. Conchar's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Here's Morant. McDaniels with the rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves, trailing by 5. Morant against McDaniels. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for LaRabia. Bain comes in for Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Conchar. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
And Allie, thanks.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Morant against Edwards. It's off his leg. Kick. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The kick out to Conley. 4 on the clock. Back to Edwards. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Morant against McDaniels. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Morant with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Smart, 6 to shoot. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
Edwards for 3. Tipped away, and they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Edwards, so good inside.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Now for jump ball.
Jackson, the pass to Bain. Jackson surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bain. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, a guy you can trust in the big moments. Bain is a very consistent shot.
Randle, the pass to Edwards. Randle on the screen. Shoots. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
McDaniels against Morant. And Jade McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. To the wing on the left. Jackson on the wing. McDaniels covering. Clock is at 3.
Well, Jaden McDaniels is long, folks, and he can put a lot of pressure on with his ability to maneuver around that basketball floor.
Randle, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Randall, a screen on Bain. Back to Daniels. Memphis with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Inside, here's Jackson. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's the three. That shot missing. And so it's Memphis with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. He drops it from range.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Randall can't hit. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. No coverage that time.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Over to the wing. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So Memphis wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
young Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Off the inbound, and it's Leonard missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
In the corner, it's Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, Bain is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Dunn.
I like Morant's workman-like approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Zubac. Dunn finds Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And it's blocked. Leonard against Morant. Smart, wide open, he fires. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
A three from Leonard. Grizzlies with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And it's Morant missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Smart passes to Bain. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. Lets the three fly. Morant with another miss. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Harden. Rebounded by Smart.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Jackson misses.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Really left alone that time.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Done outside. No good on the 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Smart with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And they'll get another chance. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound. And it gets whistled for the over-the-back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Morant kicks to Bain. Driving in. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bain's got 5 now.
This is the defense Bain attracts, and he's superb at fending them off.
Clippers trail by 3. Dunn passes to Zubac. Back to Harden. A 3 from Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with a wide open look. Off target with the open look. Leonard looking over the floor. Back to Harden. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Here's Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Jones checked in for Los Angeles. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands, too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt, too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Jackson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And Harden launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
And any shot over half court is within Harden's range. He's one of the game's elite scorers of all time.
It's Morant with the drop.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
What is going on right now?
And Memphis making a change here. Buffs jacked in. The Clippers also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Jones. And Bones Island subbed in for James Harden.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the middle. Pass to Highland. Now done. The three. Another miss. The drop continues. Now just 1 for 9 from the floor.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
To the inside. Tucker. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. The Clippers also making some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Leonard. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Down low. And Tucker slams it in.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Morant kicks to Bain. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Coffey.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
The wide open look here for Highland. And the lead is down inside single digits.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Clark, the pass to Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Morant with another miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Batum. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Morant kicks to Clark. Back to Jackson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Highland. Stolen by Smart. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
Oh, he's going hard in the...
And that is our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Powell. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Coffey in at the 2 spot. And a wide open look for Porter. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. At the top of the key, Clark. There's a screen by Aldama. To the paint. And Aldama slams it in.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Zubac the pass to Porter. Mann's checked in for the Clippers.
First team foul. Clippers substitution.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Pippen against Porter. Pippen kicks to Clark. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Desmond Bain. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Bain, no good. Clippers trail by 5. Powell finds Zubac. Bain with the steal. Wells passes to Bain. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Explosion to the rim. Bain not backing down.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bain was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
To the middle. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would make to have professional basketball. Bain passes to Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Pippen. And then for the Clippers, Leonard, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Chris Dunn comes in for Powell. And it's Harden in for Kevin Porter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Arabia's checked in, and Vince Williams subbed in for Kennard. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Vince Williams. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Back to Bain. The tray. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones finds Leonard. Done outside. Back to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got 6 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Harden the pass to man. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Conchar.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Smart's checked in for Memphis. Conchar hits them both. Here's man, guarded by Smart. Pass to Dunn. Here's man. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The drive by Jackson makes it off the glass. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's man, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Akedi picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Clippers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he's good on the second. Smart passes to Morant. Over Harden. Can't nail the jumper. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Grizzly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Aldama in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Morant gets it to go.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And it's Morant missing. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn passes to Coffey. Harden dishes to Leonard. Dunn outside. Pass to Jones. Lock at 6. Coffey. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Coffey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Harden against Morant. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Morant's got 22.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Takes it out to Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Taking 2 shots.
Leonard hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul. Jones against Smart. Right side, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. A shot off that time. Memphis leading. Pass to Aldama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Zubac is checked in for Jones. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. A 3 from Morant. Kept alive. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Baines checked in for Santi Aldama. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. And Leonard has it in the corner. Harden finds Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Morant's got space. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his third assist on the night. And the rejection by Jackson. Zubac, the pass to Harden. Drills it from outside.
Few guys can be as trusted as Harden when you're in these situations. He knows how to get it done.
And finished off by Morant.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Done outside. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Harden the pass to Pop. Dunn kicks to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dunn. And he lays it straight in. That's 7 points for Chris Dunn.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Harden against Morant. Pass to Edey. Puts up a three. And he's good on the three ball. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Edey picks one up.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
And it's tied up with that one.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Jackson a screen on Harden. A three from Morant. A shot that time not on target. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Morant scaling the floor. And it's off from three-point range. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Powell finds Dunn. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Yes!
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside